it's just beautiful here. It's just so beautiful. Imagine just the majesty of these trees and all the mountain ranges. Truly amazing. Today's Monday, September 26th, and welcome to Cape Town. I call myself getting up early enough to come sit in the kitchen. Didn't quite work out.
Didn't work out that way?
I'll leave they are service on the table that I put, but I'll just leave this roller towel in case you guys want to use it, alright?
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
Ladies.
This is amazing.
Oh.
Let's see. I feel like I'm on a Real Housewives.
Girl.
You are right. Okay, Tom. You
Yes,
are
girl. Where's the confession?
We deserve her. Okay. That would be so good. I gotta take for it too. Yes, we can have a confessional.
And we need not feel bad about if you're not married, because none of them are wives.
Oh, I didn't realize. I forgot.
None of them are wives.
Oh, I don't even know what to do with my life.
Like, all right, guys, so it's day 3, and
Yeah.
it started off real high, but you know,
Tracy got us over here crying.
Kids got us crying, eyes all puffy.
getting too emotional.
So good.
This spread is beautiful. It's giving Narnia to me. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I almost
A whole garden.
planes.
Is there? Wait, does everybody have a toast? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's got her veggie munchies.
Okay.
We just all
I
spread
want
out.
to take it. Okay, I'm so happy. I didn't know how to take all the pictures. Okay, so you got it. Okay, yes. Right. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So let me tell you a little bit about where we stayed. We stayed at the Lioness House in Cape Town, South Africa. Lioness has 2 properties on this. There are 2 buildings on this property, 2 houses on this property. We were in the larger of the 2. I'll show you a little bit. You'll see it kind of later in this vlog, or maybe on a different day. I don't know. The other property that's kind of up in the hills, we had to spend some time up there because the power went out. South Africa has something called load shedding, where they kind of make sure that everyone has equal distribution of power resources. So we had to go up there, but our host booked this beautiful property for us, and she also made sure that we had a private chef preparing all of our meals during our stay, and it was absolutely amazing. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about why I was actually in Cape Town, South Africa. We are a part of, myself and now my daughter, are a part of the Blaze Business Network. Blaze stands for Building Leaders and Accepting Zero Excuses. The host is actually an expat from the US. She currently resides in Nairobi, Kenya. And what she does is teaches Black women who own businesses online or even product-based businesses how to effectively set up your business, execute your business, and then scale your business and run it from anywhere in the world. So this particular week was an intimate coaching retreat, and so I believe there were 5 of us, 5 or 6, 5 of us, I think. There were 5 of us that she hosted in the Lioness House on the Lioness properties. She also set up excursions, but the majority of this trip was really the learning sessions, really talking about building an effective, scalable business that you can run from anywhere. And so this is the smaller house that you're looking at right now, the smaller of the 2 on this property. They were both beautiful properties, but the smaller house was at the top of the hill, and the larger house was at the bottom of the hill. So that's what you're looking at now. So Chef Warren is on Instagram. He is at King's Kitchen, and he prepared all of our meals with very few exceptions, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and he always had snacks around the property, which was cool, but like I am not I'm not a breakfast person. So after eating a huge breakfast, like you don't want to eat snacks later on. Like you really want to go to sleep. But anyway, it was an adjustment having a full meal every day. So the other thing is, I'm showing a lot of our learning sessions. They were very informal, but they were extremely informative. And then there were just a lot of intimate conversations. This was such a beautiful retreat. Shout out to Casey Ariel of the Blaze Network for putting this entire thing together. So we've just finished day 1. We're getting ready to have dinner in a couple of hours, but I've inserted a few clips from our learning sessions. The coaching was great. The conversation, the camaraderie, all of that was just beautiful. I know earlier in my clip, I mentioned about just how massive some of these trees are. So I am going to show you now. You can hear people going up the mountains that they're beyond these trees over here. You can kind of hear the traffic. But yeah, one of our drivers told us that there are baboons. There are baboons up in the hills, and sometimes if you're eating food and they smell it or whatever, they will come down. So I don't know if we're gonna be eating outside because your girl not up for a baboon experience. Not close up anyway. But yeah, day 1 is finished. We've got maybe an hour before dinner, and I'll definitely insert some clips of Chef because he has been absolutely amazing, and I will make sure that all of his information is in the description, as well as the house that we're staying in, and all the other properties that are part of this neighborhood. So if you ever make it to Cape Town, South Africa, you definitely want to stay here. You definitely want to just be under these mountain peaks. Like, it's just beautiful. Like, I'm so just, y'all, in awe. Okay? Just in awe. All right, so I will probably end today here. Maybe I'll catch dinner, but I think today's been a great day. It's been a long day. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. It is Tuesday and it is day 2 from South Africa. So far it has been just such a wonderful experience. Again, I'm here on a business seminar, and so the coaching and the information that was shared was just really great and insightful. Communion and fellowship with the other participants has also been such a wonderful experience. The food has been by far some of the best food that I've ever had, and I'm just completely enjoying being here. But it's morning, I'm already a little late for breakfast, so I'm gonna head downstairs, get ready for breakfast, see what Chef has for us this morning, and then we'll get right into our learning sessions, and I will bring you along as much as I can. Talk to you later.
I don't want that pat on the back from anybody else in my life. How can I pat myself on the back?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's counterintuitive to, my conditioning to like, okay, you're gonna go here, you're gonna show up, you're gonna, apply yourself, and then you're gonna get the thing. And now I'm just like, all right, well, I might come out of this with something, I might not, but I need to listen and honor what I'm being drawn to, how I'm being drawn to support myself in this space, because this this is definitely a space where I feel safe, I feel supported, I feel nurtured and edified in even doing that. Like, even if it's nothing right now, even if it's still waiting, it is. So that's the biggest thing for me right now.
It's vegetable tempura. They deep fry vegetables.
Oh my god.
So obviously fish and chips, lemon, you have lemon there. You have all your hot items, your spicy condiments. So for the lady, we have tempura veg, so seasonal veg, and then the sauce that all of these have is a garlic jalapeno aioli. Right
Each
there.
have our own sauce. Come
All
on
of you
now.
have your own sauce. So basically the sauce is there for the veggies and for your fish. So the sauce is really going to complement the fish. And obviously the fish is fresher than fresh. So for me personally, hake, if you have fish and chips, hake is the fish to go to. Especially in Cape Town. Or if you go to Joburg anywhere in South Africa, hake will be the one to go. So enjoy that, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go.
Doing it for the 71663. For whatever the postal code is.
They don't use it. That's why I said that because it's not even popular to need it.
7806.
So we got that for people.
Doing it for the 7806.
But people never do that for a zip code. It's always the area code.
Oh, dang. You let me go through all of that and I'm not even asking for the right numbers.
You should have let me know before you do all that.
Let me stop recording. I don't want that memory. So, we had to go to the mall because it's cold as fudge in Cape Town. And we don't have the proper clothing to wear.
What's up? It's your girl Taylor Drew. This is Guru hopping in from Cape Town, South Africa. You know we doing this thing. This is how we do it.
How's day 1 and 2 been?
Day 1 and 2 have been incredible. I've already cried like 4 times. Restructured my business model. Made some lifetime friends. Yeah, love this. It's amazing.
What are you hoping to get out of the rest of the trip here?
I'm hoping to learn a lot more, see a lot more. I don't know, and transform a lot more.
Who's the most annoying in the house so far?
You understand?
So, my little second confessional. It's day 2. Lessons have been going pretty well. So far, no tears today. Update, there were tears yesterday. A lot of tears.
Casey had tears. Casey had tears this morning. So,
Just kidding. We've already hit one teary-eyed dame in the house. So now we are at a bras and things shop in the mall, looking at lingerie for everyone's sexy photo shoot. So I won't capture vlog footage of that because my mom's in it. It's weird. But yeah, that's how it's going on day 2. Good morning. It is Wednesday from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm so excited today. Today is our Winelands Excursion. So we will be spending the day touring several vineyards that are here in Cape Town. And we've already experienced their wine, and yeah, it's pretty good. But yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Chef is here. It's an actually early morning for us. It's about 6:30 a.m. Chef is here. I already smell breakfast. So let's go down, get breakfast, and then from where we are at the Lioness, it is about an hour to the Winelands. So I'll probably go back to sleep once we get in the car. All right, see you soon.
Yeah, so we're going to be starting off at a farm called Tarkenberg, which is the oldest farm we're going to visit today by a long way. It was established in 1692, but we'll talk more about that when we get there. And then we're going to go to a farm called L'Avenir, which means the future in French. And they are specialists in grape varieties that South Africa specializes in. So it's a great place to taste varieties that are sort of slightly more unusual in the US. And then we booked you for lunch at the Tokara restaurant, which is up in the mountains above Stellenbosch, looking down over the valley of Stellenbosch. It's a beautiful location, some wonderful food, and yeah, great opportunity for some photos up there. And then we'll end the day with a bit of dessert, which is going to be a chocolate and wine pairing at a farm called Waterford, which again is just this beautiful setting. They make some beautiful wines, and that should fill up the day quite nicely, and we'll sort of pour you out by about 5 o'clock or so this afternoon.
Sounds great. That sounds fantastic.
Made you want to love red wine.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, the way she had that big glass and she was just like,
And the hop.
Yeah, and that's glasses after. I didn't know what to expect there.
Oh, I just read a lot more than cornbread.
You haven't poured it yet. It's okay. You tell them to wait.
What's this? Thank you. I'm good.
beautiful place. This is Waterford. It's the youngest farm we're visiting today. And they wanted to build a place that looked like the climate, Mediterranean. So they built.
Wow.
Yeah, got it.
Hey, how are you doing?
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into these confessionals.
What we talking about?
So same questions I was asking you at the other place. So we'll start with how we've been enjoying the tour so far. Miss Taylor.
This has been a lovely tour. I'm still a little tipsy.
I feel like it done settled in a little bit more than me.
I was drooling a little bit on the ride here.
Oh, you were asleep?
I sure was. And but it's been lovely. Quite lovely.
Wonderful.
I've been loving the tour. I feel like my palette has been expanded. My knowledge about the history of South Africa has been expanded, but also even my own perspectives and how how my experiences kind of fit into just like my overall worldview. I really appreciated that because I don't think it would have happened if I didn't get outside of my typical surroundings.
So, how did it start and how does it finish?
So it started with me wanting to give
Or how's it going?
a little leg.
Jump in. This is my interview. Thank you so much.
Talking all nervous.
Ain't got the camera. It started off with me wanting to give a little leg, and now my leg is very cold, and I can't do anything about it because my arms will be cold. So I got the goosebumps on my leg, but it's giving.
But come on, Smokey Eye. Yeah.
Man, I'm trying.
All right, y'all. So that is day 3 in Cape Town, South Africa, and there are 5 more days to go. So I am going to end this vlog right here, and I will bring you part 2 at some point. So if you enjoyed this content, please like the video, definitely share it, subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.